Let My People Go, a samizdat documentary film by Mikhail Makarenko. Purim. These young Muscovites celebrate one of the most joyous festivals in the Jewish calendar. The story of Purim is described in the Bible in the book of Esther. It tells how Haman, the arch-enemy of Israel, was hanged on the very tree he had chosen to hang Jews on. To commemorate their salvation from the threat of complete annihilation, the Jews have celebrated Purim for over 2,400 years. It is celebration of their victory over evil and hatred. This is their way of expressing their faith in redemption and a better future. This is their answer to the eternal hatred of their persecutors. They answer with joyfulness, songs, and festivals. However, these Muscovites are not ordinary Soviet youngsters. They are children of refuseniks, a people who for many years have been refused their legal right to return to the land of Israel. They are the victims of a new weapon called social coercion, an officially sanctioned anti-Jewish pogrom. Let me give you an account of one day in the life of some little prisoners of the Soviet regime. This is how it goes. 24 refusnik Jewish women have applied to the Moscow authorities for protection for themselves and their children during a demonstration that they want to carry out on June the 1st, 1978, International Child's Day. They are all arrested together with their children on that day. In the 5 districts of the city where the demonstrations took place, unidentifiable men in plain clothes employ the same methods as if by previous arrangement. They use hooks, iron staves, poles, chalk solution. They throw bricks at the windows and pour boiling water on the demonstrators. The following children are in Natalie Rubenstein's flat. Anna Joffe, aged 5, Marina Gildenhorn, aged 12, Nina Haidt, aged 3, Sasha Kremen, aged 13, Tolia Sarov, aged 6, Anna Rabkin, aged 13. Police stand in front of the flat and at the doors. Secret police officers take control of the street. At 1 o'clock, they close Butlerov Street to all traffic and check the papers of passers-by. Nobody is allowed to enter the street. The refusnik women open the windows and hang out posters. Visas for Israel. Homeland for our children. Stop the mockery. Let my people go. Meanwhile, a crowd milling around the raging secret police agents kept screaming at the demonstrators. Jewish rioters, there's no Hitler to take care of them. There's no Stalin to teach them a lesson. Come back, Hitler, we need you. And children lean out of the windows, waving stars of David made of paper and maple branches above the heads of the state security officers. They are immediately answered with vicious jabs by poles with steel hooks on the end. The posters, stars, and branches destroyed. Police start ringing the bell and trying to break open the door. At 7 o'clock, plainclothes men and police broke into the flat. On June the 3rd, 2 mornings later, a sidewalk in front of the flat was covered with black letters, 2 feet high. Coffins for Jews. Refuseniks went out and started reading psalms and passages from the Torah next to the inscription. Police and KGB agents came and painted it over. But next day, it appeared again through the thin layer of paint. In this threatening atmosphere, Jews announced the formation of their self-defense organization, and demanded that the incitement to a pogrom be removed. But it was 3 days before pneumatic drills were brought in to break up the 10-yard stretch of sidewalk, carrying this hideous inscription. Demonstrations took place in other parts of the capital, too. When women hung Stars of David and posters saying, "Visas for Israel," out of their windows, KGB officers broke doors in, poured boiling water over the demonstrators, beat them with sticks and poles, and threw stones at windows. But despite all the official and unofficial persecution of these brave Jews seeking their homeland, they haven't given up. Remembrance and Assistance, the Human Rights Program. Program organizer, Mikhail Makarenko.